Hello, everybody. That should be all right. Let us know if you can hear in the comment section below. Should be all good. What is going on in your world? It is Connor. We are back with another watch along after a very successful one last night. Yeah, we're going to be getting all of your very legal streams up and running, and we'll be getting into it. But shout out to everyone who joins, and this was a bit of a late one in terms of uploading it and scheduling it and advertising it and stuff. So thank you so much to those who will join and all that sort of good stuff. Really appreciate that. So it's a big one tonight. It feels like this is going to be the more like entertaining one, in my opinion. No offense to Bristol City and Sheffield United. I've just got a feeling this one's going to be it. You know, this one is going to be the more entertaining one of the campaign, I reckon. What does everybody else think? Let us know in the comment section below. But yeah, we're back here tonight. Let me just advertise it as well on socials and all that sort of stuff. Let us know how it's going, everybody, in the comment section, of course. Let's just get it out there. Shout out to you, Leeds Network. Can see you in there, buddy. What's going on? Sunderland as well tonight. What a game this is going to be. What a game. I'm excited for this one. As I've said multiple times, this is probably the one. This is probably the one that I'm looking forward to the most. It's just going to be an absolute barnstormer. Just an absolute barnstormer of a game. I can't get my head around who is going to win this one. So, yeah, get these score predictions in the comment section below, and we'll get going with it. We will get going with it. Where's everyone watching it as well? If you're a Sunderland fan, if you're a Cov fan, where are you watching it? Let us know. Let's get into a couple of the comments as well. How are the lads? Says Danny D. Shout out to you, mate. First, the Kings Cup final from Saudi Arabia. What's that, mate? Let us know. Hi, Connor. Hi, mate. How's it going? Good to see you here last night and tonight as well, bud. Good evening, Connor. I'm looking forward to this game. Should be a close affair. Should indeed, buddy. Should indeed. That's kind of how I'm looking at it at this moment in time. It's going to be a tight one, isn't it? It's just an obvious tight one, I think, anyway. It's like, I think when we look at the lineups, which we'll do in just a second, I think there's some obvious players in there who are going to cause a lot of problems. I look at Sunderland issues there. When you look at like Rodoni, I think he's going to be a huge problem, isn't he? Absolutely huge problem, Rodoni. You've also got, interesting as well, seeing Sheaf back and Grimes and Sakamoto's on that right hand side. Just have a quick look on the other side as well. When you're looking at Sunderland, this is probably more of an interesting one as well. Hume at the back, Ballard 09, Sirkin, Patrick Roberts. That's obviously going to update. He's on the right side. Bellingham is central. You've got Enzo Lafay, who, let me know, guys, hold on, let me just update that. That didn't actually update when I came to doing the old update of this isn't the Sheffield United Watchalong. This is Coventry. I did update this. Coventry versus Sunderland. Watchalong. Let's get this updated. Boom. There we go. That's better. But yeah, I think it's a good lineup for Sunderland, especially if you've got Enzo Lafay central. That's big. That is big. I think that's the obvious one that everybody was looking at. But he's got to perform tonight. You know, 1 goal and 1 assist. It's got to be better than that. It's got to be better than that. So yeah, guys, if you haven't been with us before, I think we've got about 15 minutes till kick off. You just need to adapt your lovely settings to mine, and we'll get moving with it. We will get moving with it. Let's have a look. We will know after 10 minutes if SAFC are up for it. Yeah, it's similar with Leeds, mate. Whenever we play, it's a very similar thing. I'm a Burnley fan. I reckon Sunderland edges it, but Cov will give them a right game based on our games against them both. Yeah, I think Cov are a good team. We battered them, to be fair, in Leeds United. But what I will say is, they're a good team. You can tell they're a much better team. The record says it all, really, when it comes to that. So, yeah, I think we've got to be quite respectful of them when it comes down to it. Burnley as well. You got to look when you're a Burnley fan as well, random man. You got to look at that game down at the Turf was massive on it. Absolutely massive. But you got the job done in the end. But those penalty saves were huge. Evening, Connor. Hope you're good. Smashing the watch songs as always. Cheers, mate. Really appreciate that. I don't normally do them on this channel, so it's a little bit new for me. So I'm having to adjust some of the graphics and all that sort of stuff. You know what I mean? So bear with, mate. Bear with. But I really appreciate it. I always see you in here, buddy. So thank you so much. But yeah, it's a big game. What are our predictions then? Let us know. It's quite nice as well having this like little small community. It's nice again. It's enjoyable getting you guys in here. It's lovely. But yeah, let us know what you think in terms of score predictions, everyone. Yeah, absolutely huge. This for Sunderland. Sunderland. I don't think Sunderland can lose this game. I think Coventry are going to be a problem even at the Stadium of Light. So they've got to come out here with a positive result. I have put down, I think Sunderland. Hold on, guys. Let's get the old match bingo in here. If you do want to join match bingo, listen, you can do so, everybody. We've got competitive rates over there. £2 a card. I'd get involved if I were you. Match bingo. And we'll get my QR code on screen as well. Get over there. Sunderland fans. Decent. Well worth it. Let's get the old QR code on there, shall we? You guys just absolutely coming with me on this journey. But yeah, you can whack the QR code and yeah, everything will come up, he says. Whoo, I'm excited. I'm excited for this one. Has to be said. Let's get it on. There we go. There we go. There we go. So if you want to scan it, guys, you can go straight to Match Bingo, £2 a card. There you go. My little QR code down there for you guys. Okay, let's get into it then. See some of your comments and we'll get the old stream up and we will get moving. 22 says, Danny, how are the lads? I'm hoping for a Sunderland win. Shout out. We've got the Coventry fans. We've got the Sunderland fans in the building. How are we doing, guys? How are we doing? How are the lads? Sky Blues are great at the CBS, going for a 2-0 Cov win. Play up Sky Blue. Shout out to you, Black Rose. Good to see you over here. 22 says, Danny, 1-1. Just a quick hello. Hiya, Big Girls Duke. How you doing, mate? Nervous as hell. I think we're going 2 up front. Fingers and everything crossed. You're welcome. Always looks good. Obviously, I'm a lot more relaxing when it's not your own team. 100%, mate. 100%. Evening, Big Girls. Hey, guys. How's it going? Good to see Big Girls over here as well. Mienda is going to cause him some problems tonight. I feel a good performance from him tonight coming up. Yeah, hope so. Hope so. I like seeing Mienda. I'm new joining the chat recently, but I've been watching for a few years. Now, shout out to Peter. Thanks, Peter White Rose. Newcastle and Sunderland would be great in the Prem. Shout out to you, Michael. Always see you around here as well, bud. Yeah, it's going to be... Sunderland are massive, aren't they? Sunderland are massive, but, you know, Coventry are a problem. They're a real problem for Sunderland. And Sunderland fans can say that in here, like, it's massive. I'm trying to think of, like, our bogey team. You know, like Leeds' bogey team. And these guys just... it's a proper, like, bogey team. I've never seen anything quite like it when it comes to the record. It's just mad, isn't it? The record is crazy. Shout out Paul. Hey, Paul. How's it going? Yeah, the record's just mad. Absolutely mad against them. Is it 40 years? 40 years I've not won. That is crazy, isn't it? 40 years. I mean, I can't think of a record like that, you know. Genuinely can't. I was thinking of like timings where like we've had something similar. Yeah, true, actually. Blackburn, not a bad shout. Not a bad shout, Blackburn, actually. Yeah. You could be right there. Yeah, Blackburn's a good one. Blackburn's a good shout. Yeah, Joe couldn't make it tonight, everyone. Joe couldn't make it tonight. Records are there to be broken, says Ian B. At some point, I agree. I completely agree. We're playing 4-4-2. I'm assuming that from the lineup, which is a system we haven't really played for months. Do you know what, Mason? I like you in the 4-4-2, though. I liked you against Sheffield United in the 4-4-2. Do you know what it is, mate? You've got to match up Bobby Thomas at the back. And who else at the back from this time? Let me just have you guys will tell me anyway. Who's at the back for Cov? I literally was talking about him a second ago. Let's have a look. Bobby Thompson kitchen. You've got to match him up. You've got to match him up. And it's do you know what it is, everyone? It's the physical battle in the midfield as well. Grimes and Ben Sheaf. Ben Sheaf is going to be tracking Bellingham all the time. Radoni's going to be dropping back in there as well. Hadji Wright. Interestingly, Ellis Sims isn't starting. I thought it'd have been Hadji Wright on the left, Sims up top. So that's interesting how the flick from that. But yeah, the Sunderland team I do like that Sunderland team. So it looks like Roberts is obviously going to be on the right. I think we're all aware of that. It's just not updated quite yet. But yeah. What do you think as well? Do you think Sheffield United have gone through last night? Do you think Sheffield have gone through last night? It feels like it, doesn't it? Feels like they were through last night. It's I don't know. I just can't see them coming back. I mean, what Dickey sent off, so he's now not going to be available, which is an absolute killer blow if you think about it. And Sheffield United then score 3 goals. Like, it's demoralising. Did you guys think it was a foul? You know, when you actually look at it, did you think it was a foul on because everyone's talking about this like double jeopardy rule. He had his hands all over him, didn't he? He had his hands all over him. For me, it's a foul all day and twice on a Sunday. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. Tom's in the building. Hi, Tom. Think Sunderland win both legs. Better team out of the two. But as a Leeds fan, don't want Sunderland coming up. They could be dangerous. Do you know what, Tom? You're one of the only ones who thinks that, mate. So shout out to you, buddy. Shout out to you. Just having a look at the previous games. I think it was 2-2-1, an absolute thunder strike from Dennis Sirkin. It's Cov's physicality. That Coventry's physicality is unbelievable. And then obviously at the CBS, they just got battered, didn't they, Sunderland? Absolutely battered. So, yeah, Sunderland have got to turn up. But we all know what team, they really can. We've seen it. I've personally seen it as well. When they're on it, Sunderland, they're a nightmare. They're an absolute nightmare to play against. But it's just, are they going to be on it? Are they going to be able to? There's key players for tonight. I'm going to look at, I think when we do it, I'm going to focus on this guy right now. I think this guy's huge for tonight. If we'll go on the key players for me for Sunderland tonight is this guy. This is Sunderland's key man. He has to have a good game. I think he's been a bit off it in the last few games. But this guy is Sunderland's for me. He's the main guy. Bellingham. Bellingham has to show up. Simply has to show up. So Bellingham's the big boy. Obviously, 4 goals, 4 assists, 40 appearances, 3,500 minutes played, one of the most. Obviously, we know Lefay has to be a big part of that. But Job has got to make those big strides from midfield and almost just utilize his athleticism up against that very athletic Coventry midfield. So he's the one. And I think this is who I'm going to go with for Coventry. I think Sunderland have got to really worry about keeping this guy quiet. I think he's a bit of a big game player as well. Matt Grimes can dictate the play really nicely on that left foot. Shout out to you. Big girls do cry. Hope you do. Check in with us at halftime, and hopefully you do turn up and it's a good game. But yeah, Grimes is the big one for me. Grimes is huge for Coventry. If he turns up, starts dictating the game, allows Ben Sheaf to maraud forward as well, Sunderland might be in trouble. They need to really. Well, they need to lock down these players. They really do. Paul says, I normally want Cov all day, but FF can do one. I think you mean FL, mate. But yeah, I get what you mean. always a slight problem with Leeds United fans with the gaffer. No problem with Coventry. It's just with your gaffer. Yeah, no problems with Coventry whatsoever. It is just that man in charge. For Leeds fans, anyway. But this is a neutral channel. We've got to be nice on here, mate. We've got to be nice. So, yeah. Let's gear up for it. An exciting game. This is, as I said, if you have just joined, everybody, this is my favourite game of the playoffs, really. This one. This is a big one. I like it. I like this game a lot. So, yeah, we shall wait and see. We shall wait and see. Ben Sheaf at the front there. Score predictions. We've got 1-1. We got 2-2 in there as well. Connor, would you take Kasper Schmeichel back at Ellen Road? Good experience to try keepers up. Nah, I probably wouldn't. Tom, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't take him, mate. We can aim higher than that. Just it's not an arrogance thing, bro. It's just I think we can aim higher than that. Can you guys hear that? Let us know. Let us know. You shouldn't be able to hear it, but if you can really hear it, I'll have to take it off because that is copyright. This will get taken down. We are going to do like a playoff review, and we will be back as well. We will be back. We will be back very soon, as in next week, with all the other watch-alongs. Jack says Joe not bothering tonight. He's not, mate, but he will be back next week. We've wrangled him back in for the watch-alongs next week. It was good last night, though, wasn't it? I think you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, I was nice, so I didn't say, yeah, we know what you meant, mate. We know you went. 2-1 Cov. Nope, can't hear. Good stuff, mate. Game of the playoffs, I reckon. Zabir, good to see you in here. Good to see you in here, my friend. Good to see you in here. Joe not bothering tonight. He'll be back next week, mate. Do you know what the thing is, mate? We've got to bear these things in mind. We do have girlfriends. Joe has a wife. I have a partner. Do you know what I mean? So you've kind of got to bear these things in mind, mate. You can't be just at this moment in time. I've got a lot of making up to do in terms of the amount of time I'm actually streaming and making content, which is ridiculous. So yeah, it looks like a 4-4-2 when it comes to Sunderland, which it will probably update on our data program just there. 4-4-2 looks like Hume, Ballard, O'Nien, Sirkin, Job, Neal in the middle. Roberts, Lafay looks like he's out wide then, which I know some of the fans won't have wanted to see. They will not want to see Lafay out wide. I can understand that as well. Hear you's in the building. Hi, hear you. So glad we don't have to deal with the playoffs. Me too. Good lad. Isidore hasn't been scoring, but he's always a danger if he's skate. Yeah, I'm a massive fan of him. Massive fan of Isidore. I think your front two are a nightmare in terms of like a good thing. I think it's a good thing. Yeah, very, very good front two. It's just the physicality in this game, isn't it? Can you deal with what is literally going to be Cov just litter in the box with crosses? Mason Clark's back as well. Yeah, maybe it is a 4-2-3-1. That's what Prutton's saying. Radoni's the big one, isn't he? He's the big one, Radoni. Let's keep this carousel going, people. But yeah, I'll have a look here. So it's Matt Grimes, Sheaf, Sakamoto, Radone, Thomas Asante, Hadji Wright. It's a good team, that. It's a good team. And a very nice team. Nice playoff team. The content you two have, if Sheffield bottle it from here, would be incredible. Oh, mate, it would be. It would be iconic. Be iconic viewing. But yeah, guys, we are going to get your old manual clock going. We are going to get that going as soon as we kick off. So if you haven't been with us before, some of the fans, Cov fans, we just do all move the dial like this. We're not 3 minutes in, but if you fancy setting your dial on with me, I'm going to go as soon as it's not 3 minutes now, by the way, but I'm going to go as soon as we kick off. All right. So yeah. Oh, look at the sun baking down on the Coventry skyline. That's lovely. Absolutely lovely stuff. Up the sky blues, play up sky blues. I didn't know what that meant until not long ago. Here we go. Labreeze is out there. I saw him in a Stone Island the other day. Good lad, Reggie's. 2-2 for me. 2-2. Which I think, to be fair, isn't worst case scenario for both teams, because I think Cov would take that, because Cov have got a good record at the Stadium of Light as well. Ideally, they'd win tonight, but we're off, everyone. We're off. So if you want to get your dibbers and your dabbers, please, all of you, do me a favour. Would you all like the stream? That'd be amazing. We're a new channel over here, so all the likes really help. I can see there's about 58 of you in the building. If you all 58 of you could like, and I can see some of you have donated as well, which is amazing, because it all goes into the new channel. So thank you so much, Paul. What a legend you are, my friend. Thank you so much, Paul. Really, really appreciate that. Lovely support. You don't get enough people crediting people who donate and just come over anyway. Like creating a new community as well as my additional one. You know, a little bit of different content as well. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that, buddy. Thanks so much. Been in York today. Good lad, Lee. Nice place. Very nice place. 2 Sunderland, Eastern or the first, says Tom. Right. Well, it is a Coventry. I have to say it on the stream I'm watching. Is it Sunderland? Sunderland's very own like SAFC. Yeah, I'm watching the very legal SAFC live, which I've paid for, everybody. Sorry. SAFC live. What I will say, Black Cats, I'm not a massive fan of the graphics. Is that fair? Cov coming out with it. Van Eyck gets rid. Looks like it's a free kick, I think. A free kick for Sunderland. They're a big team, aren't they, Sunderland? Big team. Really big team. Oh, water from last night. Not the one. Not the one. Yeah, but shout out to you, Paul Brunt. Good man. He says, yeah, it's good to watch the game. It is, mate. It is. No stress. It's lovely. Very good. Must rate Lampard so far. He's done a good job, hasn't he? Really good job. Could do with Zinedine Kilban. Love that. What a great name. Zinedine Kilban. Why is that, Paul? Just for his absolute left foot swaz. Here come Coventry on the left-hand side. Maybe a bit of an opportunity here, and it's headed out, and it is the first corner, which is where Coventry are dangerous. All of you guys know Jack Radoni picked up the ball on that left-hand flank. Lovely little chip ball in there and headed out by the ever-present Dan Ballard. Tom, wash your mouth now. Yes, pal. Fair enough. Sorry. See what you mean about the graphics? That red is loud. Which red is that, mate? The lineup. Yeah, it is, mate. Ball played in. It's a corner again, I think. It is. It's a corner again to Coventry. This is where Coventry have scored 6 more set piece goals than the second place set piece takers in the division. How mad is that? Rodoni on it. Yeah, nobody wants to concede in the playoffs early, mate. Nobody does. You're right. Rodoni on the ball anyway. Bobby Thomas in there. Kitchen in there. Big lads in there. Hadji Wright. Looks like someone stood on Patterson's toes. This is what Sunderland want to do. Just delay it a little bit. Delay the play. Put a little bit of pressure on the corner taker, putting a good delivery in. All around Patterson. This is what it was like with Leeds and Melier. Swear to God, Patterson is a bit of the weak link, isn't he? I know Sunderland fans aren't happy with him. Rodoni with the ball in, and it's a poor ball in again, straight off Joe Bellingham, and it's another corner. Another corner. Didn't seem like I'll be honest with you, didn't seem like a good delivery in at all from Jack Rodoni. Nearly bounced before it got there. It's a poor ball in. Yeah, Paul, get those feet up though, lad. Ball about to be put in the box anyway. Brought in again. Bit deeper, headed out. Ewick back in. Oh, Patterson's come. Asante. Oh, and it's cleared off the line. Patterson looking a bit jittery. Patterson looking a bit like Melier there. Ball headed back in. And Patterson, when he came out, he's flapping all over the place there. It's not going to put the confidence in Sunderland fans. Patterson comes out, flaps in and around about 4 men there. He had to come out and claim. 09 gets a contact on it, but Hadji Wright was nearly in it. And Try Hume gets rid, but a little bit of a moment for Patterson there. Indeed, Paul Brunt, you bang on the money there. We've all seen that stuff before, mate, haven't we? Matty Grimes on the ball anyway. Probably a little bit more of a positive start from Coventry. Sunderland in the shape, though. Bobby Thomas. What's that subs goal? What's the subs goal for this channel, Connor? I don't really know, mate, to be honest. I don't know. It's, as I said, pal, we've not really done watch-alongs and stuff. So I think what are we on now? 4-3. But we did a little predictions video the other day, and it got 6,000 views. So I was pretty happy with that, mate. We'll be doing more as well, like Premier League bits and stuff, and Championship bits, of course, going into the new season. But we are looking at getting a few shows on here, a few live shows as well, which could be pretty cool. Liam Kitchen spreads the ball. But yeah, I'm not sure, man. As much as we can, really. As much as we can. 10K in 12 to 18 months would be pretty special, I reckon. But yeah. Cheers for being over here, James, as well, mate. I notice you over here a lot. Thanks, buddy. Might have to get a coffee, you know. What we all drinking? I'm having a break, lads and lasses. If you're not all aware, I'm having a break. Although, you know, when it gets sunny, I did find myself in a beer garden earlier on having a non-alcoholic Heineken. Ball played up. Dan Ballard. Oh, deflects. Brandon Thomas Asante on the ball now. Mistake at the back. Rodoni nearly gets in. Sunderland get it away, but it's been a more positive start, I think, from Coventry here. It's a bit scrappy at the back from Sunderland, but they've got a throw in here. Peach Tea says, need more cowbell. Good lad. Hope it's decaf at this hour. Indeed, mate. Indeed. Have you heard cameramen come on the pitch when teams score next season in the Prem? I haven't, mate. I haven't heard that. It's a good bit of information, that, though. Yeah, good bit of info. Yeah, I think Sunderland do need to chill out a bit. It's a bit erratic at the minute. Bit erratic. Sirkin. Did really well there. Job tackled. Okay, Grimes tackles him. This is kind of a good little area for Sunderland to be able to create something. Maybe a little ball into the box here. A little bit of relief. They needed that. It's not been like constant pressure, but there's been a few mistakes. Tom says 7 a.m. over here in New Zealand, so it's Yorkshire tea for me. Daughter's football in an hour and it's freezing. Oh, I'm jealous you're over there though, bud. Seen Nonto's post 10 minutes ago. I haven't, bud. Now let me know. For goal celebration, pundits was on Jers channel. Who you were, Lee? Good lad if you were, mate. Lafay on it. Free kick. Ball in the box. I'll tell you what, that's a good little ball, that. Oh, it's a little innovative ball in by Lafay. That's hard for Tri-Hume, though. That the ball nearly came down with snow on it. Ball into the box. It's right in the... It's a lovely trajectory on the ball, but it's a tough one to bring down, that. Goal, 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 goal. Yes, Martin. Goal, 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 goal. It's that, isn't it? It's not a goal. It's a goal, 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 goal. That Nonso post is hilarious. I don't know what you mean, Lee. I'm lost to something, mate. He's just put, I no want to play championship no more. Top boy. Yeah, he is, mate. Love Nonso. I think Leeds might have to sell him though, you know. Got a feeling. Got a feeling. Wow, I know, right, okay. I've just got it. I've just got it. That's incredible. I've just seen it, lads. That is class. That is very good. I like that. Yeah, it's very good. Well done. Well done for finding that out. Unreal. Ball played forward. Ooh, Santi nearly on it. Yeah, it was a good one, that. I like it. Ooh, seen Frankie's bald spot then, everyone. Frankie Lampard's bald spot. Cleared out. Meander. Dan Neil, who's been so good this year. So good this year, Dan Neil. Lovely little ball. Bellingham. Overlap on this right-hand side. Patrick Roberts. Can he produce something this season? Ball. He's poor from Roberts. He flatters to deceive, Roberts, doesn't he? I mean, I've seen him in some combined 11s this season. Not for me at all. I think as a Sunderland fan, I'd rather have Meander on the right-hand side. Honestly, I'd rather have Meander on the right-hand side. Central, Lafay, left to be Mundle, but beggars can't be choosers. He's injured, isn't he? Much better from Sunderland, though. They're getting back into it a little bit as Meander tries to G up the crowd. Mate, Paul, how's it going, bud? Hair implant coming for lamps. Yeah, he's got that little bald spot on it. Yeah, I will do, mate. I will do. I will do. No worries. Try Hume. Cleared out. Cleared. No, I didn't see it, to be fair. I didn't see the VR parade. I didn't see it. Bobby Thomas. Bit conservative, a little bit cagey, this one. Same last night, though, wasn't it? It was a very cagey start from both. Sino Sunderland, yeah, you could be right. Thomas. Van Ewick. Thomas. Kitchen. Van Ewick. Tell you what, it's decent, isn't it? Just lying back. Sorry, Sunderland and Cov fans, but it is so nice not being able to do this. Had you right. JD Silver did well there. Cov throw. It's not really got going. Sim Salabama says, I think Sunderland could threat Sheffield. On the day they can, mate. 100%. Sunderland on the day. I think Sunderland are a much bigger problem. If we actually want to see a proper good final, and no offense, Cov fans, but if we actually want to see a really good final, the best final is Sunderland, Sheffield United. That is the best final because I think that could go either way. Genuinely, on the day, I don't know which way that'd go. I think Cov in the final. I've just got a feeling Sheffield United win that one. Ball launched into the box anyway. Patterson comes out, claims it. Good lad, Patterson. Sirkin. Ooh, might lose that one. Heavy touch. Lafay, here we go. Sunderland, can they get something going? Lafay tracks back inside. The momentum was on that left-hand side there if he'd have kept going. Joe Bellingham. Yeah, Tom, I don't think you're wrong. Lot of decent Sunderland players in here. I just think they've been. I honestly think they've been managed poorly, and I think there should have been a bit more investment in that Sunderland squad in January. They're just kids. There's a lot of kids. You look at what Lafay's 24, Job's. What's Job? Like 20? Is he 20? Mienda's a kid. Isidore is what, 23? You know, then you got Dan Neil. I think Dan Neil's 22, is he? Sunderland fans, you let me know. Patrick Roberts is probably the more experienced one out of all of them, isn't he? Try Hume, 21 again. Luke O'Nine. Not an old team. They've just not got a lot of experience. Mepham, I think they're missing Mepham in this starting 11 as well, aren't they? They're missing Mepham here. It's a very, very cagey start, this, though. Very, very cagey start. The cagiest start you could find. I think last night was actually a little bit more free-flowing. Crazily. If you are new here, everybody, please consider subscribing. Make your way onto YouTube as well. We don't normally stream on Twitter and Facebook as well, so I'm just advertising us over there. But please consider coming over to the old YouTube. I have a lot of different content over here, and we're going to be going through the summer as well. Did the stream last night. We'll be doing another watch along as well with Joe from Turfcast on Monday and Tuesday. Kitchen, ball over the top. Oh, it's a good ball. Asante. Sirkin gets rid. It's over. It's poor standard so far, isn't it? So yeah, it's a poor standard. Needmore has just said 15 minutes without a shot. You can see the ratings as well, mate. Ratings aren't great. Not heard much of Rig for a while. You bang on James. He's a kid though, isn't he, mate? He's another one who I just completely forgot to mention. He's what, 17? Pete says Sunderland are capable of ripping anyone in the Championship apart, but for some reason they're up and down. Tom says the money they can demand for them if they secure Premier League footy would be a big key. Yeah, you're right, Tom. I think you bang on the money, mate. You're absolutely bang on the money. There's something in that New Zealand air, pal. I think you're right. I think you go up to the Prem. Imagine Rig, Bellingham. Dan Neil's a right player as well. You know, Dan Neil's a really good player. The worst is Luke O'Nine. I can't believe Luke O'Nine starts from week in, week out. He's just a nuisance, isn't he, for the opposition? But that's it. He's just so average. But yeah, Sirkin in there as well. Sirkin will be in the Premier League next season. I'm sure of it. Bellingham will be. I'm sure Isidore will be. I think they'll keep hold of Mienda. But Mienda will be gone the next year if they don't go up. He's a good player. Who else is in there? So they've got a lot of good individuals. They're just not clicking at the minute. Not clicking. Mr. Meat Shield. First time here. The graphics are nice. Good commentary. Good luck. Thank you so much, Mr. Meat Shield. Top man. Thank you, buddy. Telling you now, if Sheffield United get promoted, then they will definitely sign Van Eyck. Just stinks of a Sheffield United transfer. Mike, I don't think I've seen you here before, mate. And apologies if I have. But shout out to you, buddy. Who's worse, 09 or Vout phase, mate? I'd have to go 09. 09, I don't get it. Sunderland fans. I said in a video not long ago, Sunderland fans, I must have got about 100 comments, and Sunderland fans, I think they were giving me a bit of grief for not slagging him off as such, but every team's got a bomb scare. The Sheffield United have got Jack Robinson. We've had Melier. I just kind of look at Luke O'Nine. If you got a physical striker in and around him, you could just bully him. Do you know what I mean? You could completely bully him. Where's Watson? Good question, Tom. Good question. Sunderland fans in the chat, let us know. Yeah, when you see top three in this lot, including Bristol, massive gulf in quality. But Wembley is one-off game. Anything can happen. 100%, mate. 100%. Would you take any of the Sunderland players at Leeds if they don't come? Yeah, chips I would, but it does worry me a little bit, like what's happened with them. I mean, I was mate. Isidor's last goal was against Leeds. Did you know that? That brilliant goal he scored against Ampadu. Like we've spoken on here about, or we've spoken on our channel about Leeds. Maybe look, oh, Sirkin nearly got robbed by Sakamoto there. I thought it was Bellingham actually. But we've spoken before about like the balance. I think Trihume, ability wise, is as good as Bogle. I think Sirkin, ability wise, is as good as Firpo. I'm not hot on the back two at all. I wouldn't take Mepham, Ballard, or '09. Bellingham, you obviously would take, obviously, dotted around a better midfield. Dan Neil, no, although I do like him, but not Dan Neil. Lefay, no, after reflection, and he's just injury record. Isidore, I'd probably take a punt on Isidore. I would take a punt on Isidore if the price was right. I like him a lot. I think in the Premier League, there's a good transitional player there if you get his head right. He was absolutely steaming on to 20 goals, but it all seems to have gone wrong a little bit since that Leeds game for the whole team, not just Isidore. Yeah, '09's, and yeah, he's a walking red card. He's a good player though, isn't he, mate? Here we go on the right hand side here. Van Eyck. Gee, this has been a poor game so far. It's been a really poor game. They just cancelled each other out. Sunderland will be happy with this though. They win a free kick. They'll be happy with this start. Good to see this, Mr. Meat Shield. I'm happy you're not actually aware of who I am, mate. It's not like, oh, I'm a big YouTuber or anything like that, mate. It's just nice to know that I think a lot of people already know that I am a Leeds fan, mate. I'm a Leeds fan. So if you want to subscribe now, that's fine, pal. I'd take Sirkin if we're pairing with someone like Simicast. I think would be good. Yeah, wouldn't be bad, would it? Not that much of a fan of Simicast. Has he gone though, Sid? I didn't know if he's been. I didn't know if Watson's gone to Brighton already. '09 has been with Sunderland until the dark days. He's played every team. Yes, he makes effort, but he gives heart. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Danny says we are up for it tonight. Looks like it, Danny. Yeah, you're playing. You're not playing well. I don't think either team are playing well, but you're stifling them at the minute. The ref's poor already. You can tell. He's given everything, isn't he? Bobby Thomas. Oh, there's a ball there for Adoni. Didn't take it. Sakamoto. Do like Sakamoto. Bobby Thomas. It's really, really cagey, but at some stage, and I know Cov are going to be in it both legs here because something haven't been exactly amazing at the Stadium of Light. But maybe that's what Cov are thinking. Maybe Cov are just thinking, like, it's fine, don't worry about it. They'll have an advantage, obviously, at the Stadium of Light, but Sirkin's nailed Sakamoto there. There's no need for it. Yellow card, that it is. What's he doing there, Sirkin? Why? Why has he done that? No need. No need. Watson's not left us yet. Just had a dip in form, so he's been benched. Shout out to you, AM94. Thanks so much, buddy. I had no idea about that one. AM, what's he doing there, by the way? What's Sirkin doing? Absolute walking card, that. When's Oscar back? Do you know what, mate? I was supposed to have him on tonight. On here. He's just going to join me. But we'll have him very soon, mate, actually. We'll have him Monday, I think. Yeah, we'll have him on the debrief. We'll get the debrief on Monday, pal. So, in fact, I don't know if we can because we'll have this watch along. This is what running a channel does, everybody. You got about 40 different things to. Might have to just do it earlier on in the day. We'll wait and see what he's doing. But the debrief will be out next week, mate. Grimes ball in, great ball in, headed out, corner again, I think. Nope, Lefay. What's he doing there, Lefay? What's the verdict on Mr. Meat Shield? Let us know as well on AM and other Sunderland fans in here. What is the verdict on Lefay? I'm an American Sunderland supporter, so you sound like a neutral, so I'm just watching. I am, mate. I'm very neutral. I try to see myself as balanced, which gets me in trouble a lot. Sunderland need to keep their squad and add to it if they want to be up there again. That's if they don't go up, of course. Ball launched in. Whoop. Sliced out by Yeah, exactly. Jim Bob not happy with your scheduling result. I couldn't care less if he's upset with it, mate. I couldn't care less. That guy is live more than Kylie Minogue. Do you know what I mean? I don't care if he doesn't like it. I do not give a hoot. KG, I've no idea what's happened there, mate. I've no idea. Thanks, Thank you. All right, love you too. I just said that on stream. Yeah, KG. Any update on when you and KG? Waiting, mate. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the end of season stream. I am. Yeah. The last communication I had with him, I just said that at any time, mate, we can do something. We'd agreed Monday, and I completely forgot that I was doing the promotion parade. So that was my fault. Oh, Meander's come away with it. Isidor's with him. If Meander can find him, Coventry fans are coming back. Meander on the ball here. Cuts inside. Still got it, Meander. Unlucky. He's a good player in Meander. Good effort. Did well there. Little break out there. Tell you what, though, the Cov players got back really quickly. It was a good little break there. Meander's a quality player. I think he's a really, really good player. He's only young as well. Spanish striker. Good little player. Look at that. Zip past him. He's not little, is he? That'd have been a brilliant goal, that. But yeah, no, with Cage, like I was saying to you guys, I went to the parade and I completely forgot. You know what it was like that weekend, and we'd agreed to do something Monday. So I said, look, that was my fault. But I have said any other time, mate, any other time. I've just not heard back. So any other time, you guys can press him. Any other time, I'm happy to do stuff with him. So like I said, I can only wait for his response. But yeah, more than happy to do something with him. You guys always know that anyway. Enzo was amazing when he came. Is that what he said? Oh, that's a shame. I've not seen that. That's a real shame. Like, okay, it was just one day. It was just one day I couldn't do. But that is a shame. That is a shame. That didn't need to happen. Yeah, as I say, I'm more than happy to. Yeah, your guess is as good as mine, guys. Yeah, your guess is as good as mine. Enzo was amazing when he came back, but his injury set him back and came back to poor form team. Whoop. Job does well. But his injury set him back and came back into a poor form. So that makes sense, AM. That makes a lot of sense, mate. Yeah. Cheers that AM as well. Right. Puts the ball in. Looks like it went out. No, it's not gone out. Grimes. Great block. That looked like it went out. Ball back in. Sheaf nods it. Oh, no. How's that not? Oh, it's offside. It's offside. Sunderland at 6s and 7s. Keystone Cop back there. Keystone Cop defending. Diddy. Good coffee that from her, actually. Paul says, Willie, but back on the channel. Gabe, not on Sunday, mate. He's flying across about 9 different time zones, I think. Sirkin on the ball. Oh, he could have done him there. He goes again against Sakamoto. Sirkin, good defending Sakamoto. But yeah, he will be back at some point next week, mate. At some point next week. But yeah, it's all gone a bit mad now. The season's ended, but it's fine. Gabe and his wild takes. Yeah, Pete, it's a decaf, mate. Don't worry. Decaf, buddy. Lafay over it. Could be a bit of an opportunity here. Bit of an opportunity for Sunderland. Ball whipped in. Oh, good ball, that, you know. Nothing on the end of it from a physical point of view. Coventry are very, very decent in the air, though, aren't they? Not clear. Sirkin. Oh, it's a good ball. Overlap. Is it Neil? He's not. Oh, no, he's not going to use that left foot, is he? See, Neil needed to immediately use that left foot and take a swing at it. He's not done that, unfortunately. Grimes defended well. Yeah, Sunderland getting into it a bit now. Hey, Chrissy, lad, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you on here. How's it going, mate? Tom says, did you see the Millwall fans celebrating Solomon's goal at Burnley? Context applied. Big up Lions TV. He is, mate. Yeah, Dan's a top lad. Top lad, Dan is. Yeah, he's a really good lad, mate. One of the good ones in the YouTube game. Well, it's a bit of a once again, it is a bit of a cagey affair, isn't it? It's nothing much is going on. As I think Try Hume down. Someone's down. It's Ballard, and this will suit Sunderland. This will suit Sunderland down to a T. Asante, yeah, arm across the face there, not an elbow, but it was an arm. Yeah, it is Paul, isn't it? It is. Hey, Matty, how's it going, buddy? How's it going? You recovered yet, mate? Be a couple of newbies on here, everybody. If you could smash a like on the channel, if you could subscribe, that'd be amazing. Really appreciate that. Just showing the highlight there, Sakamoto controlling his man. Nah, it's not a foul, that one. Not a foul. Ford's English adventures, they're fantastic, mate. He's quality. He's absolutely quality, is Dan. As I say, he's one of the good guys. One of the good guys in the YouTube game. Good lad, Matt. Good lad. Matt was there with me for the parade on Monday. And it was a good affair, though, wasn't it, mate? It was a good affair. Had a good time doing it with Matt. Yeah, I proper enjoyed it, actually, on reflection. Problem is, I've had about 800 pints in the last week, so I need to have a bit of time off. He says. Right, Sunderland get the break of the ball here. Miendu's looked like the bright spark so far. Isidor's not in it yet. Really good from Mienda. Switch around the corner. 1-2. Mienda nearly gets in. He's the danger man at the minute. But I tell you what I like about Sunderland, they're hunting in packs. They're hunting in packs here, and they should win a free throw in there, and they haven't. No, I didn't, mate. I didn't actually put around 800. Honestly, Lee, I've not put 800 pints away. Tom H says, watching from Canada. Great content, Connor. Tom, it's good to see you over here, my friend. Watford fan. Hello, my friend. Good to see you as well. What do you make of the Watford? I thought it was shocking, mate. I thought it was shocking. I know his record in 2025 is like 5 wins, but I think he's a really good manager. I think he will be a really good manager. I think there's a lot of context to be applied with Tom Cleverley. I like him, and I think he'd be a really good pickup for a lot of championship clubs, to be honest with you. Jack Rodoni on the ball. Ball in. Van Owick, headed by Luke O'Nine. Sakamoto maybe on the seconds. Sunderland defend it well. Out by Sunderland again. Good lad, Lee. But yeah, I didn't like it all, mate. It'll be a really good pickup. It'll be a good championship manager, Cleverly. He'll be a good championship manager. Hey, Con, hey, Carl, back again, pal. I hope you and your family are well. I think whoever wins this game wins the playoffs. Do you reckon? Yeah. I think I've mentioned it before, pal. I think for a good playoff final, it's you kind of want it to be Sunderland who go through. It's no disparaging comment on Cov. I just think Cov against. To be fair though, Cov when they played Sheffield last time, they didn't have Rodoni. I don't think Haji Wright was playing. They had that dodgy keeper in there, and Ben Wilson's come back now, hasn't he? Bobby Thomas, I'm sure, wasn't playing in that game either. So they had about, I think Sakamoto might have been on the bench as well. But they had about 4 or 5 out for that game. So actually, Sheaf, I don't think was playing either. So it's a much changed Cov side, but I just think on that big Wembley pitch, I think Sunderland, and you got to think the psychological thing as well. Chef have beaten Sunderland, haven't they? Sorry, Chef have beaten Coventry, and they have beaten Sunderland, but it's been a lot closer because it's gone either way, hasn't it? How are the lads? Cara, good to see you over here, mate. How's it going, buddy? Nice to see you there, Cara. Not seen you in a while, bud. Good to see you. Good to see you tonight. Connor, are you looking forward to VAR next season? Do you know what, pal? I am. I am really looking forward to, in a sense of it, just, good ball over the top there. Whoa. Enzo Lefebvre looking for it. Looked like last man. Were we thinking a bit of a Dicky situation there? Looked a little bit of a feign there. Good movement, though, from Lefebvre. Tell you what, not far off, but Van Eyck did okay to just push him out the way a little bit there. I think it was legal. But yeah, I am looking forward to VAR next season as well, mate. I am. The reason behind it is it's not just because it's I think it's got a lot better. I think it's refined. You know, do you remember years ago, and we're looking at it, and it was just you kick the ball against someone's hand, and it was a penalty. It was a joke. It was an absolute joke. But I do think it's refined a lot more now. VAR. I think this season, mistake-wise, we've not been talking about it every single week, whereas the last 2 years of football have just been it's VAR, VAR, VAR. Do you remember through that period where it was every weekend? Every weekend, everyone was just going another mistake, another mistake. I think this season it's been a lot better. And from a Leeds perspective, mate, I can just tell you ours. We've had 5-6 goals chalked off, which were onside, like an abomination in terms of just refereeing displays. Sakamoto, ball played him. Oh, Patterson again. He's got to claim that. Patterson, that didn't look like a foul, if I'm honest, Black Cats. Sakamoto, something to deep, delivers the ball in. No, he's got to be stronger there for me. Patterson comes out, tries to get it, and it's straight through his palms. I mean, his eyes are not even on the ball. They're looking at the men coming towards him. Patterson's a bit of a shaky boy, isn't he? That wasn't a foul for me. Cov just on the corner here. Ball whipped in. It's a good ball in from Grimes. Still kept alive by the dangerous, ever-present Sakamoto, who can go on the overlap, but chooses to float one inside out by Joe Bellingham. Sunderland in the box looking tall as well with Ballard, with Isidore, with Mayenda and co. Drilled ball back in this time, and it breaks to Eliza Mayenda, who could open his legs and start going. Good tackle, though. It's a battle in the middle there as Cov win it back. Pete says the amount of managers Watford have gone through is a joke. Cleverly should have been given more time. Yeah. No, Tom, it's not a surprise, mate. It's not a surprise. Mr. Matt, who am I thinking of there, mate? Who am I thinking of? Matt, the amount, honestly, mate, the amount of, this is how drunk I must have been, mate, but the amount of brothers I met about, who was I with then? Oh, I was with Matt, and are you having me on, Matt? Who was I with? Oh, mate, I've lost it. I was with 4 Matts from the Patreon. 4 Matts, and I swear you were one of them, mate. I was convinced you were one of them. Justin says, out of you and Joe, who does Jim trust doing it? Mate, he won't let us. He's already told us he won't let us, which is fair enough, to be honest. Mr. Meat Shield says, as a lead supporter, what do you think about Brendan Harrison? Obviously, I know you're an American, mate. I think for us, he's been okay. I think there's an evident ceiling of Brendan Harrison, and I think Grimes, over the bar. At least we've had a shot. But yeah, there's a ceiling to him, mate. And yeah, I know obviously he's been dumped out the US men's national team. We don't play him on the left. I think he actually would probably be a little bit better on the left with a little bit of space. I think in that central attacking midfield role, I don't think he's good under pressure. I don't think he's good at executing just class. And yeah, his decision making isn't great, mate. So for me, he is probably a championship player. So, Meyenda's just gone up at kitchen there. You got to be careful there, Meyenda. But yeah, for me, mate, he's an all right player. He's done okay this season for Leeds. But shout out to you, Cara. I've just seen that again, mate. Oh, Matt, I'm sorry, mate. Sorry, mate. Yeah, Patterson the weak link. Definitely a penalty. But the referees are just so bad. The referees are so bad. Yeah, there you go, Mr. Meat. Tom's giving you a little bit of an analysis there, mate. I really like basic analysis. Matt, I love you, really, mate. Apologies. Honestly, mate, the amount of formats, and I was convinced you were one of it. If anything, buddy, it's a compliment. It is a compliment. But then I forget, Matt, are you down south? I'm sure you're down south. Could be wrong, but I'm sure you're down south. Job going to Dortmund, it's a done deal. Is that true, Danny? Kara says we should have recalled Matt Young from Salford and dropped Pat out. Yeah, he's done all right. I need Matt Young at Salford. Rave about him over here, mate. I'm on the dark side, so they're big fans of him over here. Grimes. Sunderland sitting a bit deep here, which is fine. They've got a good shape. Cov are going to have to do something pretty exceptional to break it down here. Sakamoto's looking dangerous. Van Ewick on the overlap. Ball played in. Good ball in as well. Coventry with the corner. Cal says, what's in that mug? It is coffee, mate. Oh, can you see it? I mean, look at this. Look at the state of this cup. Yorkshire born and bred, e-by gum, e-by. I've just realised my girlfriend got me this as a bit of a Mickey take anyway. Dirty mank. Oh, really? Danny, it's not surprising, is it, mate? It's not surprising. Good lad, Matt. Can't blame you, buddy. Radoni on it. Mr. Meat says, I know Leeds doesn't like Americans after the last bunch of years. Can't blame them. I've never had a problem with Americans, mate. We get Americans on the channel, and there's nothing wrong with Americans. I think we've just had a couple in particular who didn't resonate with our fan base, and I don't think we need to spell them out who they were. All played in, and it's a Sunderland free kick. But yeah, Weston McKennie and Tyler Adams didn't leave in the best circumstances, mate, to be honest with you. So, and obviously Jesse Marsh, that is another one. So 3 on the bounce, the hat trick there. But Brendan left under a cloud as well last season, but he got back into Leeds fans' good books after this season. But yeah, I think he could be a bench option for us in the Prem. But God, what about McKennie's mate? Yeah, he didn't like me, did he, mate? Yeah, that's true as well, Tom. Eddie Lewis. We loved Eddie Lewis. Tom says, love going to Dortmund. Love Job going to Dortmund. Is it a done deal? Well, Lafay's gone down. Good position is for Sunderland. Good position. Enzo Lafay goes down. 40 minutes on the clock. To be fair, from your videos, Con, I thought you'd love Jesse. No, Cal. He wasn't my favourite, mate. Wasn't my favourite, I'll be honest. He came in, though, like a car salesman. Do you know what he's done really well for Canada, though? Really, really well for Canada. So fair play to him. Josie Altidore, the greatest striker that EPL has ever seen. What a monster Altidore was. It's a good period for Sunderland, that, wasn't it? Altidore and co. Was he there when, like, Darren Bent was there and all that? Right, Lafay over it. Lafay over it. Options here for Sunderland. Ooh, Trey Hume went for it. There's a good little custom free kick there. Sunderland have still got it. Still live. Lafay. What is he doing there? God, that is poor from... Is it Lafay? Who's that? Was it Roberts? Roberts. Oh, that's shocking, that. So Roberts had it on the edge of the box, and he assumed there was an overlap there. He assumed, and Sunderland were in a really good position on the edge of the box there, and he assumed there was going to be some sort of overlap. There wasn't. Nice little custom free kick there from Sunderland. But I don't know if I'd want the final action on a free kick, though, to be Try Hume. I do rate Try Hume, but you do want one of your more technical players over it, I think. Ken says, Lafay, best player in the league. AJ says, just realised you were on somehow. I was unsubscribed. AJ, mate, sort it out, buddy. I remember a stream where people absolutely ripped you for wanting him sacked. He was a dreadful manager. People forget that, mate. People forget that. I was calling for Jesse very, very quickly. Very quickly. I was one who came on stream initially, mate, and I said the Liverpool result was the worst thing that happened to Leeds United, and I got battered for saying that. but everybody agrees now. So these things take a couple of years to come to the fore, mate. Do you know what I mean? uh, as Sunderland, Jose Alto didn't do much for the club. That's how I found Sunderland. So it's bittersweet with my Sunderland mates. That's nice to hear, mate. I love that when he went on his Twitter live, mate. Yeah. Oh, Mike Grella as well. Good one, James. Mike Grella. Good American there. Oops, Sakamoto cuts inside. Ball out wide. Van Owick. Van Owick. Sheaf. Oh, what's a bad tackle again? Stupid tackle going in there. What is that about? Daft tackle from Isidore. When he said on Simon Jordan he didn't deserve the sack, instantly remember your streams where he looked genuinely finished with football. Imagine if it, yeah, mate. He's a weird cat, Jesse, but he's a weird cat. Paul says, I remember you wanted Bielsa out. Hindsight, I guess. I did. Yeah, I've always admitted that. However, Paul, there is key context with Bielsa. Key context with Bielsa. I came on and was gutted. We got smacked by Tottenham. And I thought the man who came in after Bielsa had to be Gallardo at River Plate at the time or Iriola. And I said that on a stream. The problem was we went from a disciple of Bielsa to take over the reins because it had just ended with Leeds. It just wasn't working. The players weren't doing enough for Bielsa. His methods were over and we couldn't afford a new set of players for him. Ball played in, over the bar. So the context applied to that stream when I wanted Bielsa out was it wasn't what I wanted Bielsa out. That's harsh. It's very Arsenal fan TV. I wanted Bielsa to move aside and one of his little disciples with a similar brand of football, but maybe with a little bit more defensive awareness, would come in and take the club forward. That's what I wanted, but it all got blown out of proportion because that's football fandom, innit? But yeah. James says Bielsa was finished at the time. We were getting, mate, that's it. He was, and we didn't have the players, and the board didn't back him, or they did back him, but they just didn't have enough. Bielsa needed a new team. That just wasn't realistic. It was never going to happen. You know, apparently he wanted a new team and stuff, and he did deserve new players, of course he did. But you know, it needed to move on at that point. It became stale. It became really stale at Leeds at that point. So yeah, I think we needed a change, but the change from Bielsa to Jesse Marsh was just that it was damning on football, that replacement. It was horrific. Let's go, Connor. Shout out to you, mate. How's it going? Yeah, he was. I just saw that, Lee. It was great to see that, wasn't it, mate? It was great to see that. SUFC Ash, hi Ash, how's it going? Do you still speak with all the guys when you were on all Leeds? I don't, mate. No, I don't. No, I don't. Separate ways. Yeah, separate ways. Cara says, would you rather Hayden Hackney or Job for Leeds? That's a really good question. Do you know, Cara? I'd probably go Hayden Hackney. I like Hayden Hackney a lot. Really, really like Hackney. I think he's a Premier League player. But I do think the same with Job, to be fair. But I think if it's realistic, it'd be Hackney. Job would obviously be a bit dreamy right now, but yeah, I don't know. It's a good question, that. It's a really good question. Yeah, it's a very good question, actually, thinking about it. Ooh, you got me on my heels there, Cara. Half time. Yeah, I think Labrie will be happy with that. I think he'll be really happy with that. You got to be happy with that, Sunderland fans, right? Especially after last time out. Looks like a little bit of a different Sunderland, a little bit more pizzazz, a little bit more confidence. But yeah, it's a good question, that, Cara. This gets to half time. Coventry will leave gaps and we'll hit them on the break. Yeah. Not a bad shout. Yeah, pretty poor game, I have to be honest, everyone. Pretty poor game, but I think Sunderland will be happier with that. You can't really think of any clear cut. If we just have a look at the stats, whole lot of nothing. You're right, mate, 100%. Let's just have a look at the stats. So if we just pause it there, 5 shots for Cov, 76% possession, 1 shot on target. Sunderland, no shots on target. Probably the key moment would have been that Meander break, maybe. That Meander break and some balls going into the box from Sakamoto. But aside from that, it's been relatively quiet, and it's been relatively quiet. One shot on target. Mundle back next leg. That'll be big. I like Mundle. It's a good player. Good player. AJ says players were tired of Bielsa burning them out. Yeah. Just wasn't working at that point, was it? Wasn't working. What do you think of the Sheffield Wednesday manager link with Rangers? I like Danny Roll, mate. I think that Danny Roll, basically what's going to happen, and this, I'm certain this will happen. I did a video not long ago, actually, on Sheffield Wednesday, a couple of videos on the owner. I'm certain that they will be fighting relegation next season without Danny Roll. I'm certain of it. I don't think Roll's been amazing this season, but when you take into context how bad that team is, how bad that Sheffield Wednesday team is, and Danny Roll getting him into 12th. And at some point, bear in mind, when Sheffield United beat them, everybody was talking about Sheffield Wednesday maybe getting into the playoffs. That team should be nowhere near the playoffs. Like Michael Smith, Windass, do you know what I mean? Gassama. It's a poor team. It's a really poor team. So, I mean, he said something about Leeds as well. Weirdly, he said something about Leeds like 2 days ago. He was like, oh, yeah, Leeds are a really big fan base and they're a great club and it's great to see them back up to the Premier League. It's like, that's a strange thing to say as a Sheffield Wednesday boss. Yeah, exactly, Tom. That's what I mean, mate. It was bizarre. It was like we're not bothered, are we? Where it's like, it's just funny. It's just like funny, but that was weird. I was a little bit like, imagine if we had a gaffer and he was just like twerking for Sheffield Wednesday and they'd just gone up or whatever. You'd be a little bit like, really? Great. That's fantastic. Sign him up, says Tom. We've definitely set up to absorb the pressure and hit them on the counter, take them to the Stadium of Light, either 0-0 or 1-0. Do you think, the thing is, AM, do you think that works for you? Do you think that works for you? Because I think you're a bit of a similar club to us in a sense of, I mean, we've got an unbelievable home record, but let me just check the home records in the Championship this season. Yours can't be good. It will have started well, but Sunderland's can't be good. I'd be surprised if it was. Home table, let's have a look. Yeah, Sunderland's 6th. It's not bad, I guess. I mean, Coventry's is above you, just Coventry 5th, you in 6th. Your away record is 4th. Cov's away record, where are they? Is 12th. So by the law of averages, and by your logic would tell you that Coventry away, I mean, they've won 6 away games all season. Sunderland have won 12 games. Sunderland have won double the amount of away games as Coventry. So that would tell you that if Sunderland keep this to a reasonable score, like even if it's just 0-0, even if it's 1-0 to Cov, you can get them back to the Stadium of Light and beat them. But it's your recent form. Like, yeah, it's your recent home form. I mean, Sunderland results, have a look. Sunderland results. I mean, you've lost all 5, haven't you? So I'm just having a look at the home. So you've lost to they've lost to QPR at home, lost to Blackburn at home, lost to Swansea at home, beat Millwall at home, drew with Preston at home, beat Cardiff at home, lost to Hull at home, drew with Watford at home. Sunderland's home form in the last 10 is drew with Plymouth at home. Lads, we can keep going. This is mad. So, and then you kind of got into the December period where you beat Sheffield United, you beat Portsmouth at home. But that in, how many home games is that? In 1, 2, 3. Beat Luton as well. Forgot about that one. Beat Luton at home. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. In 9 home games, what have you won? 2? I'm counting 2. It's 2. 1. I don't even know. Is it 2? Yeah, it's 2. You beat Millwall, didn't you? It's 2. 2 in 9. That is madness. 2 in 9 at the Stadium of Lights. That's kind of where I'm at. It's not a bad record, of course, but I don't know, you know. But I get. Look, I know he's changed his team and stuff like that, and it might be a little bit different. I get that. Don't like blaming the injury list, but I have to. Yeah, it just keeps you. Plymouth. I couldn't believe that. I know the Plymouth and Watford ones. Madness. Danny, here's one for you. And Big Girls Do Cry as well. And Cara. And AM. All of you guys. Do you think that Sunderland... I always think this with Ellen Road. When the pressure is on, it's a minging place. It's horrible. And I think you get it with big clubs. It's a horrible place. It can be anyway. So what are your thoughts on that? Do you think it could, if Cov gets to like 30 minutes and it's 0-0 or 40 minutes and it's 0-0, will it start to become a little bit edgy? Because there's always that feel at Leeds. There's always been that feel with us in the playoffs as well. So yeah, it can be a bit of a nightmare. James says, who would you rather, Prime Beckford, Everton, or Prime Peru up top in the Premier League this season? Got to go with Beckford, mate. Do you remember that goal against Chelsea? We drew with them as well. Who did we draw to, mate? Watford. Did we draw to Watford? Carry on about Watford there, mate. Mate, we gave him an absolute licking. Could be like the deer in the headlights for these young players. This is what I'm saying, mate. It's the youngsters at Sunderland. That's all I'm thinking. But in all fairness, if they've got a couple of players back in that second game, Mundell's back. He is a youngster, but Mundell's a very good player. Is there any chance Watson could be back? Says, I've seen it become toxic at the Sol if we have been poor for the first 45. It depends on the player's mentality. We've some strong lads in there. 09, Patterson, weak links for me. Yeah, I'd agree with that, Cara. I'd agree with that. I think Patterson's... Patterson's... He's a bit of a madness, isn't he? He even reminds me a lot of you know who. You know who. Russ says, Sheffield United easy better than all these playoff teams. Do you think, Russ? Do you think? I did think it was that sending off. Sheffield United with a better team. Definitely the better team against Bristol. So I guess that's... I was about to say it was in the balance, but Bristol hit the bar, didn't they? But aside from that, it was... I mean, they were struggling to put passes together. So Mike's in the building. I have a feeling that Lampard will serve up something awful for Sunderland in the last 20 minutes of the second leg. Exactly, Mike. Corver just feel like they're not going to be out of it at the Stadium of Light. They're not. It just feels like they are going to be right in it. She says, yes, it's terribly toxic when things aren't going well. I think I said the other day that we booed after the QPR game. I don't agree with it. How does it help? Yeah, I get what you mean. It's frustration, isn't it? It's absolutely it's just frustration. People are just like, I can't believe I spent all this money. I'm down here and this is happening. Yeah, people hate it, don't they? They absolutely hate that feeling. And in all fairness, when you've not won in how many? Like however many games, you probably think to yourself, are you joking? How is this not coming to the fore right now? You know what I mean? So if you are new here, guys, please make sure you slap a like. I really appreciate that. Oh, they are showing on my legal stream. They're showing Barini score against Newcastle. That'll get you all a bit happy, Sunderland fans. Barini scoring against Newcastle. Fabio Barini was mad, wasn't he? One of those. What a celebration that was. He was a mad guy, wasn't he? Loved it at Sunderland, didn't he? Absolutely loved it. Just so glad it ain't us in the playoffs, mate. 100%. Big Girls Really Do Cry says, totally frustration, but I guess that's what that makes the high so amazing. Yeah, it's football, isn't it? 100%. 100%. That's what it all makes it worth. It makes it worth it, doesn't it? And imagine if you win the playoffs as well. That's what you got to think. That is what you got to think. What an incredible feeling that'll be. Barini was class. Yeah, Barini was decent. They do say it's the best way of going up winning at Wembley. Do you know what, Lee? Mate, I'm going to go against that. I think, mate, sorry, I'm making this about Leeds again, but it doesn't have to be about Leeds, right? If you're losing the title, everybody, if you're losing the title on the last day, right, and your rivals have pipped you to it, and then you score in the last minute to win the title, that is got to be better than Wembley. It's got to be better than Wembley. Like, It has to be to win the division. Do you know what I mean? To win the division. Listen, Wembley would be unbelievable. I mean, I was down at Wembley when we lost last year, and I've seen Leeds lose in playoff finals 3 times now. But yeah, that last day. But then again, I do think, like, imagine like a last minute goal at Wembley to go up. Imagine that. Like, that is mad, isn't it? That would be mad. Or just a goal at Wembley. That'd be nice. Sam's in the building. Hi, Sam. Not seen you in a while, bud. How's it going? It's been a good few weeks for West Yorkshire, as indeed, my friend. Why not put this on One Leeds? Because it's Cov Sunderland, mate. It's on the second channel. This is a bit more of a Championship Premier League based channel. It's more of a general football channel, mate. We're going to be doing more content on here that is in that general sphere. If you've not seen stuff on here before, Rizona, you can just see the sort of content we put out, mate. It's very much more like general content based. This is it's like the 4th watch along we've ever done on here. So yeah, but yeah. Cheers for that anyway, mate. I probably should have explained that at the start. Yeah, I'm back. Sammy boy's back. Good lad. Where have you been, lad? Where have you been? Totally. The playoffs are amazing for this reason. It's heartbreaking if you don't. I agree. Money in the bank and kicking back is always better. Do you reckon? Yeah, you could be right. You could be right. AM says, I'd rather know I've won the div and sit back with my feet up than have the nerves. But does that make it better? Does that make it better, AM? Like because the nerves just they kick on. It's like they give you something else, don't they? When you score a goal, nerves. Like I remember when we beat Sunderland. Do you remember? And that ball was whipped in by Rothwell and Strout smashes it in with his head and Patterson misses it. It just went absolutely mental because the nerves were so high. Let's have a look. I need to buy a VR headset to watch the video Lee's posted. Yeah. A big summer ahead for the Whites, but I have to get the big. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Michelle, hi, Michelle. Who do you think has had the better first half? I would say Michelle. Michelle, I'm going to sit on the fence and be very Geneva here. I think it's been very 50-50. I don't think there's been any outstanding team. It's been a poor semi, to be honest. It's been a poor semi, Michelle. We had the exact same, I think, last night as well. I know it's a 3-0. It was a 3-0, but it was a poor game. It felt like a very poor game anyway. Wembley is better. The playoff journey there isn't. Yeah, good point. Rizoni, good man, mate. Thank you so much, buddy. And any suggestions you guys have for videos, please always let me know. You know, it's not a channel just for Leeds. It's a channel for general football content. I do watch a hell of a lot of football, not just obviously Leeds United. So yeah. I'll be any suggestions you can let me know that you'd enjoy. That's something I can do. AM says, yeah, but it's so heartbreaking when it goes wrong. You and me, buddy. You and me. Big girls really do crisis. I've heard of a lot of people say that for the playoffs was scrapped and the top 3 went up. What do you think? Yeah, the thing is, right, if you're Sheffield United and you've finished 30 points ahead of Bristol City, you do kind of think to yourself, don't you? It's like 30 points and they can pip us in just like a competition format at the end of the season. But the same thing like the German league. I think there's a playoff between the top division and the second division top side to basically who goes up. You know, they have a little playoff game and whoever wins that goes in the division or stays in the division. So it's brutal. How does Liam Manning have the audacity to say that wasn't a red last night? Yeah, I was a bit. I have to be honest, mate. I was a bit confused with Manning last night. He was very upset, wasn't he? But I think it's just because it was frustration. I mean, they're out, aren't they? Been out in the first leg. I can't remember that happening in recent history, to be honest, in the playoffs. Normally it goes to the last game, doesn't it? But then been out already is mad. Michelle says, hope we show up second half. SAFC, thank you for the coverage as we can't find the link anyway. Michelle, just for you and others, I will give you the as much commentary as I can. But thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. Of course. Yeah, it's a bit of they're a bit niche, aren't they, these streams sometimes? So if you guys are in the building as well, please make sure you're slapping a like and please consider coming over as well. It'd be great to see a lot of you over here. We've got over 100 people here right now. We've got 700, 800 of you on all platforms. So yeah, just make sure you slap a like on the video if you can. If you are on Twitter and Facebook and you fancy coming on over, you will be more than welcome to do so. Yeah, really appreciate that, guys. And you'll be notified if you are subscribed to the YouTube channel when we upload and all that sort of good stuff, which we will be doing more of. Will the championship be too much for Wrexham? If they get investment right, I don't think so. I think Birmingham will be a problem. Cozy says, hi, Connor. Haven't been able to catch anything of the game tonight. Who seems to be the better of the two at the moment? Hi, Cozy. It's very 50-50, mate. It's been a dull game. It suited Sunderland a lot more. Eliza Mienda has probably been Sunderland's best player. If I'm to be pushed at Cov, it's probably been Sakamoto with his dangerous deliveries. Coventry are dangerous on the right-hand side, it feels, but Sunderland have got a really good defensive partnership, I also feel, in Lafay and Sirkin putting the yards in. So it's a good matchup. Cov win it back. Sunderland win it back. Joe Bellingham on the ball anyway. Striding through. Good tackle by Bobby Thomas. Good tackle. But yeah, it's good. I won't say it's a competitive game. That's what I'll say. That's probably a better way of putting it. As Lampard looks down. Oh, Lampard's really thinning, isn't he? Like, Lampard's really thinning everyone. That's mad. Frankie's thinning Sky Blues. Nothing wrong with thinning, but it just feels like his hair is a big part of his personality, which is exactly like me. Lafay nearly breaks through. Good tackle, though, by Matt Grimes. Grimes on the ball. Turns back into trouble, it looks like, but feeds the ball to Ben Sheaf. Salford back on the march with Neville and Beckham. I've seen that, mate. I've seen that. Sam, I reckon they've got to have more than that, mate, or more than £100. That ain't going to keep you up. That ain't going to keep you up, mate. 100. I don't think, anyway. Too much to do. Rodoni. Poor. This will suit Sunderland, though. It will suit Sunderland. 180 Sammy says, gutting, I'm 25 and thinning, my hairline is shocking. Mate, no problem with that. If you got a beard, Sammy, have you got a beard? If you have, mate, you don't need to worry about that, buddy. Girls do like a bald-headed man with a beard. So don't worry about him, mate. My brother's barely got any hair, but he's got a cracking beard and a good set of gnashes. A good set of gnashes. So that's what you need, mate. You need your teeth doing and a good beard. Cara, what a legend, mate. I love you, Cara. Thank you so much, buddy. Really appreciate that, mate. Just so you know, it all goes into the running of this channel. So really appreciate that, mate. It's a lot of running costs doing these things. There is a light streaming at me for the best part of 2.5 hours doing this. So it's nice for the electricity bills. Top man, though, Cara. Thanks so much, buddy. Okay, Grimes on the ball. First touch, Sakamoto. De Silva on the ball there. Moving it nicely here, Coventry. Rodoni. Neil tries to snap at his heels, doesn't quite make it, but gets back into position. Sunderland holding well here. De Silva again, coming away with it. De Silva does well, gets past 1, 2, 3. De Silva whips the ball in. Deflected, though. De Silva did so well. Probably the best piece of play we've seen since Eliza Mienda's little counter-attack in the first half. Sunderland defended in a bit of a mid-block here, it feels. Just ready for that counter-attack. De Silva again. Good ball in from De Silva. Got to be careful. And that's Thomas Asante coming in off that right-hand side. Heads it on goal about 3 or 4 yards over. Lisa's bless you, Sammy. I'm in my 40s, still full head of hair. Holy you, Lee. Lee, don't say that, mate. You're just going to get Sammy boy down. Bald-headed men with a beard remind me of Andrew. Oh, Cara. Killing me off there, mate. And all bald men. Rosemary oil in the hair is good for stopping hair loss. There you go. A little bit of a technique there from Outdaft. Tom says Bristol City won 1 away game since November. It's as good. Yeah, that's true, mate. Sunderland win it back anyway. Sakamoto wins it back. Oh, look, a dive. Enzo Lafay out the game a little bit here. Need to get him involved. Sammy says, yeah, I do. It's going on top and growing on my face. And cheers, guys. If it gets too bad, I'm sure. Mate, Good friends tell you when it's getting too bad, mate. Good friends tell you when it's getting too bad. I've told multiple of my friends, and it is going to happen with me at some stage. So I need friend. You lot will tell me anyway. You lot are ruthless sometimes. Got ego and bold. Great, great. Crisis moment. Can't come on stream ever again. Stephen says, I'm 66 and still have a full head of hair. Good lad, Stephen. And Stephen, what I will say is good genetics, my friend. Best thing to make you Karen, leave people alone, mate. You're a menace. I'm at the ripe old age of 16 and I have a full head of hair. How do I do it? Good lad, random man. We've got 66 and 16. Roberts does well. Little opportunity maybe here for Sunderland. Me end. Man, they just can't connect the passes in the final third, Sunderland. There's been a severe lack of quality in the final third. What I will say is up against Sheffield United, either team, if they've got this lack of quality in the final third, they're going to be punished. Patterson clears. Thomas wins it. Sheaf. Bellingham wins it off Sheaf. Sheaf then wins it back off Bellingham. Grimes gets the second ball. It's a good midfield battle, actually, like we thought it would be. Rodoni, who's not really been in the game, plays the ball forward. Hadji right on the left-hand side now. Cuts inside, but it's good doubling up by Sunderland. Really good doubling up. Try Human and Patrick Roberts. Hume going into a bit of a cul-de-sac there. Gets rid of it. Coventry win it back again. Cov, probably the better team at the minute without doing much. Rodoni, goal kick. Really good defending by Patrick Roberts there. Excellent defending. Sunderland are defending really well. They are defending really, really well. And if you're a Cov fan, you're probably a little bit frustrated right now with this home tie. Because it went a very different way last time out, didn't it? And it's Sunderland. Sunderland FC. Was it Sunderland FC? Is that what it is? Steve says, I used tea tree shampoo. I've used it for years. Nice, Steve. We're balling behind here. Great tackle. Try Hume loves the tackle, doesn't he? He's absolutely just nailed Hadji right there. He's won the ball and hit the man as well. This is a great tackle. Look at this. Ball down the side by Silva. Triume just waits. Smash. Absolutely love that. It's a great tackle. Did I? Sorry, Cara. What is the difference in accent? Sunderland AFC. Thanks, Michelle. Grimes on the corner. What's the difference between like a Mackham dialect and a Geordie dialect? Grimes on the corner there. Luke O'Nine and Bobby Thomas seem to be in a bit of a war here. Why is it always Luke O'Nine? Bit strange, that. Big Bobby Thomas going down there. Ball in from Grimes. Headed out. Second ball here. Sakamoto. Oh, gee whiz. Over the bar from Sakamoto. Really poor. Give us a goal, says AJ. Sunderland way harsher. Sunderland are more well-spoken. Newcastle goes a bit more towards Scotland. Right, okay. Can you give me like an example of words? You know what I mean? Like, how are the lads? Is that, if I said that, is that Geordie? How are the lads? Is that a little bit of Sunderland? How are the lads? How are the lads? Is there a difference there? Is that terrible? Yeah, I'd like to know. I've got family, if any of you know, or friends that I categorize as family in Sacriston. I think I've told you that before. Or Sacriston, as they say. So outside Durham. Ballard on the ball. Try Hume. Meander. Oh, man, come on. This is bad, isn't it, Sunderland fans? It's bad. Oh, sorry, Michelle. That was pretty bad. Sunderland is Howe. Newcastle is Howe. Okay. Howe. 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 I'll even see him. Durham, maybe 15 minutes from Sacriston. Good lad. Good lad. Who does one of my mates about you? I used to say he's my cousin when I was a kid, but I've grown up with him. Who does he manage? He manages a team near you, mate. Oh, what are they called? Red. Are they called Red something? Oh, I'll try find him now on socials. He manages a football team. I think they're pretty well known. It's the Yellow Card for Ben Chief. Oh, I can't find him. He's got just the most obvious. He's called Michael Johnson, but Michael. I mean, how obvious is the name Michael Johnson? It could be anyone. Oh, I don't know, but he's like manager of a semi-pro team up there. But you'd have to give me some names, and I'll tell you if it's a yes or no. Give me some names of some. CM Red Star. CM Red Star. That rings a bell. Let me have a look. CM Red Star. CM Red Star manager. That does ring a bell, actually. Or if I just heard that somewhere. Ball in. Sunderland. Overlap. Meander. In the box. Corner Sunderland. No, it's not him. Mark Collingwood is the manager of them. No, you have to let me know, mate, in the chat, and we can find him. See Newcastle are changing their badge. Newcastle losing their identity slowly. Fans blinded. Sunderland are hanging on for a draw. You're all saying CM Red Star. I don't think it is them. Come on, lads. Right, corner for Sunderland. Opportunity. Oh, they've gone all the way back. What? I hate short corners. Got to go back in. Lafay. Oh! Robbie Sunderland's best chance. Try Hume. Whip ball in by Lafay. To be fair, it was a good little custom corner. Worked its way out. I thought Lafay was going to hit it flat and it was going to get knocked out. But Sunderland worked the way around with the short corner there. Was on the far side. Whipped in by Lafay. Got some good trajectory on it. And Try Hume. He could have even taken that down. Try Hume on the volley. He's just sliced it all the way back to Northern Ireland. It's a poor effort. Poor effort. Call throw. Rhino Ramos said 2-1 Sunderland. Throw in. Van Eyck. Absolutely launches it in. Knocked out. De Silva. Grimes. Sakamoto. De Silva. Ball in. Headed out by Sunderland. And they win a free kick. Good defending. Good defending, boys. They're not causing Sunderland that many problems here, which is a big positive. Right, let's figure out where is the manager of. You guys have done that, didn't you? I think he might be right. I think you might be. Do you know what, lads? I think you've done it. I think it might be CM Red Star. After all this, I knew I'd seen it. The assistant manager of CM Red Star. Assistant manager.
And disappointing today, 3-1 loss to Berkeley Town.
Yeah, look, everyone will look at the result in 3-1, and obviously football is about 3 points, but the scoreline doesn't probably tell the story, I think.
There you go. There's my my childhood mate, Mickey Johnson. Mickey Johnson. There you go. See him. See him, Red Star. No, you are right, mate. It was see him. I got it wrong. No quality in this game, and the blunts are easily better than these two, such as the gap in quality. New Newcastle badge is going to be Saudi green. Can I ask? Matty's in the building. Hey, Matty. Good to see you over here, buddy. Balling from Sunderland. Knocked on. Oh, God, tragic. Not Sunderland as a club or team, but it's a tragic game, isn't it, quality-wise? Cov go long. Ballard gets rid. Can I ask you, do you think United will beat Sunderland or Coventry in final? Because what I've seen so far, yeah, they don't look good, Matty. They don't look good. What I will say, though, pal, is Sunderland at their pomp. If you can get if they can get at the level that they were when they played you, when they played Burnley, when they played us, they're going to be a problem for any team. Defensively, they look pretty good here. Defensively, they do look pretty good. A lot of teams go to Coventry and win, don't they? So, but yeah, it's not been amazing quality-wise, has to be said. I think going forward, it's just been really poor from both teams. I think Sunderland still look good at the back. They look resolute. So, but yeah, I know what you mean, Matt. Hi, Kelly. Who cares about their badge? Mad that scene will be my local team, but yes, mate. Assistant manager. There you go. I thought he was the manager, to be fair. But then I just looked at his Mark Collingwood, whoever that is. Throwing Cov. Van Eyck on it. Launches it in. De Silva. Sheaf. Oh, he's done well. Nearly gets through. Ooh. Corner ball. 60 minutes on the clock. Michael says they're too quick on to Enzo Lafay when anyone's near on the ball. Yeah, you're right. AM says this game's been set up for us to draw or 1-0 win. I wouldn't judge it on this game. It will be different formation for Sheffield. I agree, AM. I agree. I think it's that, yeah, this is 100%. Sunderland are offering nothing going forward. And it doesn't feel like they're committing a lot of men going forward either. You're not getting the fullbacks bomb on, which you've seen previously, Sirkin and Trey Hume. They're not really offering the Joe Bellingham dynamism from midfield in terms of him just charging up as an 8. They're not doing that. It's just literally Mienda. Even Isidore seems to be popping back a bit. Rudoni puts the ball in. Terrible ball in. Headed out again. Watson winner incoming. Ballard gets it. Good tackle on him there. Oh, he's won a free kick. Kara says, do you think Lampard will be doing a good job? Guys, if you do want to become a member of the channel as well, you can join. Kara is a member of the channel. You can become a member of the channel. Just click the subscribe button if you want to. We'll be uploading a load of different content in the summer as well. We're probably going to do a few travel-y bits as well if you're interested in that. Just join the channel as well and you can become a member. That was a free kick, by the way. It's a shocking chance. Kitchen loves a tackle like that. Do you think Lampard doing a good job will give clubs more incentive to give Rooney or Gerrard another chance? Oh, Cara, how many more can Rooney get? I mean, I heard him being rumoured with Blackburn. Blackburn? Why? Oh, what is it? What he's got the most unbelievable agent on planet Earth. Get him down to like conference level. Oh, Trey Hume. Trey Hume's done well. Oh, Joe Bellingham. He's still alive. Oh, Joe Bellingham. Bellingham had the chance and he's hit it against, is it Ballard? Best chance for Sunderland of the game. Ball put into the box. Sunderland with a set piece. Triume did so well. Bellingham, oh, he's hit it against Ballard. Ballard couldn't get out of the way. Ballard tries to chop it back on goal and it's blocked again. Sunderland corner. Best chance probably of the game, that. Best chance of the game. Corner Sunderland. Whipped in. Good ball by Lafay, that. Sunderland trying to keep it live. Luke 09. Oh, Job gets it. Nah, he's dived. Bellingham's dived. Isidore wins it back. Sunderland want this, you know. I know it's an. Let's have a look at this. Is this a penalty? Bellingham gets the wrong side of Van Eyck, the right side. Nah, it's soft. It's so. Why did he do that as well? He's the right side of him. He's got a yard on him. He didn't need to go down. He's touched him, but it's. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'd be harsh to give it as a pen. It's a harsh pen. What does everyone think? I don't think that's a pen. He's just dead on his feet. Oh, Sirkin goes down. Cough throw. Yeah, massive dive. Not a pen too soft. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Why didn't he do that? I have no idea why he just didn't. He had a yard on him. Do you know what I mean? Evening, Conrad. IMW, what's going on, pal? How's the game going? Just tuned in. Good to see you, buddy. Yes, Sunderland have probably just got a grapple on it, I'd say, in the second half. They're deploying their game plan. I think this is probably the worst case scenario so far for Sheffield United in terms of the team, because Sunderland look like they've grown in confidence in this game. Because theoretically, off the back of the last 6, Sunderland should be getting battered here. That's poor from Roberts, man. What is that? What is that? So what I mean by that is, anyway, the Sheffield United, if you're looking at it, you're probably thinking you don't want Sunderland in any vein of confidence. And they're looking, from what I've seen of Sunderland in the last 3 or 4 games, they're looking better here. They're looking a lot stronger defensively. And they're looking a lot more dangerous on the counter-attack. So if I'm Sheffield United, I don't like this, because it's evident Sunderland haven't come here to play. But they do look dangerous on that counter-attack. Yeah, easy teasy. It should have been, really. But if I'm Coventry now, I'm bringing Ellis Sims on. I'm going 2 up top with him and Hadji Wright. And I'm swinging those balls in. Van Ewyck. Karras is Regis LeBreeze, just a genius, mate. I've always said it since we pumped Chef Wed on game week 2. Yeah, he's done. I do think overall he's done a good job. Sakamoto. Ball in. Poor ball. Roberts. As well. Uses his body well there. Dan Neal goes down. Should be a foul there. How's that not a foul? That's a bit mad. Bobby Thomas. Van Ewyck. It's getting a bit spicy now. Yeah, I agree with you, Danny. I agree with you. Roberts is just... He's a very frustrating player. Very, very frustrating player to watch. And I give 09 a bit of grief, but 09 does his duty quite diligently. Roberts, just any time he gets like an opportunity to deliver a bit of quality, it's just rushed, innit? Everything feels rushed with him. De Silva, Rodoni. The good thing is you've restricted him as well. He's been unbelievable, hasn't he? Recently, Rodoni. Ball in. Headed out. Thomas. Sunderland could counter. Sunderland could counter here. Here we go. No, he's offside. He looks offside. Isidore's on. Isidore's on. Oh! Woo-hoo! What a finish! What a finish, Isidore! Smash! Massive goal for Sunderland. Isidore. Always rated him. Always been. I've always said it about Isidore. I've always said I've got flack for rating this guy. Last goal against Leeds, but when look at that, he's done nothing all game. Bang! What a finish. What a finish. Isidore. Monster of a finish. Sunderland go 1 up. Look at this for a counter-attack. They pushed too many men forward. Is he off? He's on. He's on. Kitchen's playing him on. It's a good ball, that. Is it Lafay? And he had a lot to do here. They're not getting to him quick enough. Coventry. They're not getting to him quick enough. Bobby Thomas is just watching him. Wraps his foot round it. Keeper. Ben Wilson's had a bit of a shocker there, to be fair. Looks up. Gives the keeper the eyes. Knuckleball. See in a bit. Ben Wilson's had a shocker. 1-0 Sunderland on 70 minutes. Massive. Massive goal. Massive goal in the tie. As KLD kisses his fingers up at the sky. Wilson Isidore. Sunderland fans going mental. Yeah, it was mad. Was it Bobby Thomas? He just stood watching him. Big task here, Coventry. Rodoni puts the ball in. Oh, Hadji Wright. It's becoming a bit more open now. We've got a game on our hands, everybody. We've got a game on our hands. Cov have to come out now. Ewyck. Ball in. Sunderland, it's Rodoni. Rodoni equalised. I've got to go mental. Rodoni! I've got to do it. I've got a match. What a tie we've got now. It's a brilliant header, Rodoni. Poor defending Sunderland. And Rodoni, the man who they've kept quiet. James Maddison goes mental. Oh, Sunderland. Sunderland. Oh, God. Cara. Oh, mate. I feel for you. Van Ewijk, who's he done here? He's done him too easily. Who is that? He's done him way too... Is it Roberts? That's too easy. It's too easy, that, Sunderland fans. Who's it? Is it Lafay? He's done Lafay too easily there. Good ball in. Rodoni's on his own. Rodoni's only. He's on his own. Ballard's absolutely square. He's square in on his toes. 1-1. We've got to tie, everybody. The playoffs is back. The playoffs is back. Cara, see you in the Prem. Game on. Flipping heck. What a game. We've eventually got a football game, everybody. The playoffs is at last kicked into gear. Ball played forward. Patterson claims. It's still a good... We've just had 2 minutes and none of it means anything. Away goals don't count. None of it means anything, these last 2 minutes. Sunderland's got... At least it gives Isidore maybe a bit of confidence. But Rodoni, again. I was just saying how they've kept him quiet. Mason Clark, I think, is on. Oh, Isidore's now down. God, you're always vulnerable when you've just scored. Jack Rodoni. Van Ewijk literally needed a Sunderland goal to wake him up. Do you know what it is as well, lads? Little, small Luke 09. Little, small Luke 09. Ball's played and he's like that, trying to reach up. He's trying to reach up. What a game we've got on our hands. Cara wants his fiver back. Sunderland fans, head in shirt. Oh, God, I've been there, lads. I've been there. Michelle, I know. Game on, says Matt. 1-1 was my prediction. Yeah, I think I went with a 2-2. Oh, sorry, Michelle. This is why, guys, this is why you need to come over to YouTube, and Twitter's behind it as well. YouTube's at the forefront. Ev says he's mad. Yeah, he is. He's a Cov fan. He started at Cov, didn't he? Mason Clark, Lafay got done. Same as Rothwell did him. Yeah, I was just saying earlier on how it was quite a good combo, actually, but that was poor from Lafay. It was just a quick, what was it? A quick step over. Wasn't it, Mike? It was a quick step over on that right foot. Lovely chip into the box. Sky blue and red and white going at each other there. Cal, I love out of nowhere. Cal always just asks like a really calm and like placid question. I know it's going mental now. I know it's the playoffs, but what's your favourite formation in football? It's kind of, Cal, do you know what it is? It's giving Partridge vibes. What's your favourite apple? Red or green? Rodoni's getting hold of the game now. It's coming through the middle here. Mason Clark. Sunderland have got to be careful here. That should have been a free kick. Play on. Grimes on the ball. Looks to whip one in. It's a good ball. Patterson comes. Get him out the net, mate. Get him out the net. 09 gets on it. It's Meslier. I swear to God, it's Meslier. Is that him in net? Is that Elan Meslier? Oh, my. Look at him. He is all over the place, Patterson. Jesus. Cov fans are all up. Ball in. Out. Back in. Oh. Ooh, maybe a penalty for Coventry. Bobby Thomas got clipped, it looked like, but players gone on. I'd rather have Meslier than Patterson. Oh, Cara, that's damning. And it's another corner. It's all Cov at the minute. It's all Cov. It is on. I'd love to see Cov back in the Prem, says Dr. Pepper. Cov fans are up, aren't they? Chanting away. I think Sunderland are a bit shell-shocked by this. They need to get... it's a good result, this, for Sunderland. 1-1. I don't think it's a bad result at all. Cal says, my nan's been dead for 13 years and I'd rather have her in goal than Melee. Ball played in. You've got to be careful. Sakamoto back in. Isidore gets his head on it. Tri-Hume gets it away. Back out to Sakamoto. The pressure is on. Can Sunderland hold on? Michelle! Everybody, can we get a like on the video? Michelle's in here, everybody. She's come over from Facebook. Everybody, if you are on Facebook or Twitter, do what Michelle's done. She's converted. Well done, Michelle. Good to see you over here, Michelle. Long throw by Van Ewyck. Can Sunderland hold firm? Flicked on. They've won the second. Hadji Wright. Sorry, Mason Clark. Sheaf. Grimes. Ball played. Back post. Patterson's done well there, to be fair to him. And yeah, that was a bit of a fall. Like, he had to come and get that. He's done well there, Patterson, to be fair. He's had four that have come into the box. 2 he's complete. No, 5 that have come into the box. 3 he's flapped at, and 2 he's actually claimed really well. No, they don't, Cara. They don't count, mate. Easy T says, Cobb back in the Prem. I'm feeling old. Wasn't Strachan the manager back then? Yeah, and was it Mustafa Hadji they had? Mustafa Hadji, and who was the other one? They had Hadji and they had 2 ballers in that team. I think it was Mustafa Hadji, and they had obviously Darren Huckabee, Mustafa Hadji. Oh, I'm trying to think of some other Cobb players from that era. Oh, you'll have to let us know. Dion Dublin, good one, Blazed. Yeah, Dublin back then as well. I don't know what Bobby Thomas is doing with that goal, by the way. Bizarre that Isidore scored. Whelan. Yeah. Oh, rig on, Isidore off. Interesting change. Is that injury? Isidore did go down a bit gingerly there. Matt Shirley says, how would you compare Job in terms of quality potential? I'd hope Leeds are looking for better, but not sure. I think there's a lot of potential there. I think in a couple of years' time, he'll be unbelievable. He's struggling, Isidore, isn't he? Oh, dear. I don't know. Or is he struggling? He doesn't look too happy. Do you remember against Leeds when he took Isidore off and the whole game changed? Because they didn't have a focal point anymore. Do you remember that, Sunderland fans? Literally in about the 75th minute as well. He took Isidore off and the whole game just changed. Because they just didn't have anyone to aim at. Let's hope it's not the same for Sunderland fans. Chris Rigg, ole, ole, ole. It was all Cov when we scored. Come on, lads, says Michelle. Will Cox, another one, yeah. Tom says, I think Job's game translated really well to the Prem. Yeah, I agree, Tom. Physicality, better players in around him. Yep, I agree, mate. It's kind of what I've always said with Isidore as well. I think better players around him. There's a lot. He's a very Mateta-esque striker, Isidore. Sirkin. Oh, it's well played by Rigg. Lovely little touch. Meander on the ball now. Roberts, he's got to make a better decision here. Roberts closed in on the penalty area. Roberts. What is he doing? He is. What is he doing? What is he seeing there? What is he seeing, Sunderland fans? He's. I'm already frustrated looking at him. Like he gets into an area where he's running and he's got the defender backpedaling, and that's exactly where you want him. But it's just absolutely bizarre, his decision-making sometimes. He's 1v1 and he just doesn't get his head up. Bizarre. Cara, I'm glad you said it, mate. Here he goes again. Roberts dances past one of them. Can he do something a bit better this time? No. Cobb win a foul. Yeah, it's just his decision making, in it, guys. With Roberts, it's just he gets there. What a position that was! Just even have a go at goal, and he just don't even know what he does. But he's a frustrating player to watch, isn't he? Yeah, is Watson about? Do we know is Watson about? Is it just form that he's not coming on? I guess it might not be the game for him, but cleared. Watson was left nowhere near the play. Okay. Tell you what though, Riggs' quality with that left foot, just in and around that middle part with Mienda just on that counter with that speed up against Bobby Thomas could be a little weapon. That him on the last man. Cov have to push forward here. To be fair though, I don't think they're out of it. The Stadium of Light. So Sakamoto ball in. Patterson comes again. It's in the air, but he claims it second time. Looks like a bit of a head injury here, maybe for, or is it cramp? It's cramp for Ballard, I think. Yeah, you're fair enough, Cara. That makes more sense. AJ says Patrick Roberts looked great for 6 months at Celtic. Yeah. Make me sway. Guys, if you are new to the Conor McGilligan channel, please slap a like on the video. We do a lot of general football content, and we're going to be doing more watch-ons next season. Cheers. Ben Sheaf coming off. Is it Eccles coming on? Or Allen? Yeah, Allen's coming on. Jamie Allen. Yeah, a bit of head tennis now. It's got all a bit scrappy. Sakamoto. Wow. Lefay. Sakamoto, I think, has been more impactful than Lefay, to be fair. It's not like I'm hating on Lefay a lot. I'm not. Would you say a draw is fair? Yeah, definitely. Chill out in there, Mo. Yes, Tom. This will be a championship channel, mate. Championship / Premier League channel. Yeah, obviously Leeds will seep into it every now and again, but no, it'll be a general football channel, mate. Hoping to get vlogs and stuff on here soon at some point as well, buddy. Okay, last 10 minutes probably. Grimes. Ooh. Sakamoto's so dangerous, isn't he? Ball in. Patterson misses it again. Wins a foul though. I think this will be a good result, you know. I think this will be a good result for Sunderland. It's been improvement on it, on what you've seen before, everyone. That's what you got to think. That's what you got to think. It's improvement in it. Beckham coming on now. See, it's clear what he's trying to do. You know what I mean? I think he knows what he's doing, doesn't he? Roberts coming off, Mepham coming on. Closing in on 90. Well, 86, I should say. Tom, it's been a long day, mate. Sorry, mate. Jesus God, mate. I apologize sincerely. As you can tell, it's been a long day, mate. I'm there. I'm with you. I like it, though. Mason cuts inside. Grimes. Is there one last push for both teams? Jamie Allen, Rodoni. If it is a team, it looks like it's going to be Cov. Allen. Rodoni. Good ball. Clark. Allen. Grimes. Puts it in. Back in. Sunderland defending well. Rodoni. It's very tense watch. Sunderland fans looking very nervy. As the Cov fans. Whipped in. Van Owick. Had you right, it's been really quiet tonight. And Sunderland have done well. Allen tries to get back in. Hammered out by Sunderland. Would I take Vardy, Connor? No, mate. Mike says, I think the champ will be really exciting next year with Birmingham and Wrexham coming up. Shame to believe in it in a way. We'll miss it. Yeah, Mike, when we're getting up there, mate, and we're getting absolutely trolleyed, it'll be a tough one, won't it? Stays like this. A great result for SAFC, I agree. But Mienda's in! Mienda's in! Mienda! Mienda! Oh, Mienda! I told you about him! Eliza Mienda! Oh, it's a shocker! Oh, pandemonium in the away end. Eliza Mienda. Oh, it's a back pass from Van Owick, and Mienda's rapid. He gets on the end of it, rounds the keeper, puts it into the back of the net. It's an absolute howler from Van Owick. And it's probably the biggest result so far in the playoffs when you look at surprises. Because I'm not sure a lot of people are backing Sunderland to win this. It's all in complete control. Van Owick looks at the keeper. Oh, and he's gone back. And Mienda's too good. Look at that. What a finish, by the way. What a finish at Championship standard. It's a Premier League caliber finish, that. Enzo Lefebvre's all around him. Oh, dear. Van Owick. Wilson comes out. Mienda rounds him. It's a right finish. 2-1 to the Black Cats. As they steam towards the stadium alike, they've got to keep this tight now. And Lefebvre has played a blinder as he hammer pumps the air. And Kara's back. My name's Eliza Mienda. I hate Sam Fender. There you go. Mienda, what a player. Massive result for the Black Cats. He drinks Stella. He hates Sam Fender. Oh, my God. Tom, you should have had a bet on. Wow. 1 minute left. Can Sunderland hold on? Mienda. Gee whiz. De Silva on the ball. Bobby Thomas. They're a bit deep here again, Sunderland, not again Sakamoto. Ball in, headed out. They are very deep here, Sunderland. They've got to be careful. Grimes with another ball in. Patterson's caught it for once. Lampard's about to blame Leeds. Sunderland fans, look at this. Pandemonium. The Cov fans are not happy. Oh, Van Eyck. What a howler. An absolute howler. Stinker. Lampard's like a bulldog chewing on a wasp. Oh, it's a stinker, that. 2 goals away from home. Surely Sunderland. But Coventry are going to be right up for that second leg. Played well here, though, Sunderland. I think they've been defensively very good. And this will be Sunderland's first win in I think, about 7 matches. Stop crying, Frag. Grimes. Ball out wide. De Silva. Mason Clark. Ball in. Hadji Wright. Oh, that was it. Oh, my God, that was it. Job goes nuts. Bellingham goes nuts. That was it. Ball drilled in. Hadji Wright had it. He should have just passed it in with his first touch. Oh, he's got it on the swim. It's a right tackle from Bellingham. It's a brilliant tackle. Oh, if it wasn't for that, it'd be 2-2. Ball in. Nodded on. I don't know why, but Sunderland looks so much more vulnerable when they've scored. Like, defensively, they look okay, and then they score a goal, and it all just goes. Maybe it's just inexperience. They've just said this is the first time in 40 years at Coventry. That is what a result this will be, with Alan Brown about to come on. It's massive, this, for the Black Cats. Can they do it? Mienda's in again. Mienda. Oh, that's a good save, Wilson. Mienda's a nightmare, isn't he? He's absolutely rapid. What a job the recruitment team have done with him. Big save from Wilson, that's a big save. 3-1 is a completely different tie. Corner for Sunderland. Third could wrap the tie up if they get it. Ball in. It's an absolute. It's one of the worst balls in I've ever seen. Who's that? Who's that? Was that Lefay? What is that, Lefay? He's knuckleballed it nearly to Leicester. What is that? Alan Brown coming on. Mienda coming off. What a player. Brown on. Not long to go. Not long to go. Hadji Wright. Van Eyck. 3 minutes. Eyck. Grimes. De Silva. Thomas. Ball in. It's a great ball in. Defended well. Been robbed. Coventry, couple of last attacks. Van Eyck, Sunderland have got to hold strong here. Ball in. Sakamoto gets it. Bobby Thomas. Jamie Allen over the bar. Sunderland are deeper than the Pacific Ocean at the minute. I mean, they are literally on the goal line defending. Jamie Allen nearly with a worldie there over the bar. Here we go. Sunderland taking all the time that this will be the first win at Coventry or against Coventry in about 850 billion years. Luke 09 gets rid. Thomas. Oh, you got to see that out. This has got to be nearly it for Sunderland now. This is nearly going to be it. 30 left. 30 seconds, everyone. Super fat flank, says Jam. It's a right result, isn't it? It's a right result for the lads. Massive. 1985 is the last time they won at Cov. Mental. Ball played forward. Big tackles going in. And Neil. That's it, AM. This is going to be it, I think. That's it. The hoodoo is gone. Half time in the tie, everybody. Half time in the tie. 2-1. It's not done yet. But that's a big result. That is a big, big result. Get in, says Cara. It's a big result, that everybody. You must be buzzing with it. Must be absolutely buzzing with that one. Huge win. Huge win for the Black Cats. Well done to everybody involved. And we'll wait and see what happens in the next leg. Guys, thank you so much for joining. Make sure you like before you leave. And I'll see you very soon for the next edition of the playoffs. Cheers, guys. Thanks in a bit.